Hello, I'm back, and today I'm doing Salt Lake City to Las Vegas. Let's see here. Alright, I gotta update this stuff. Oh, board. Alright. 723. And this is where things get interesting. KSLC. There we go. Alright, there we go. So, you can see my aircraft getting fueled up. It's amazing. Salt Lake City doesn't have any push cards. I still think that's weird. I'll have to change that in World Editor. So, for right now, let's go ahead and program the FMC, get this thing loaded on air charts, KSLC and KLAS. Good thing about XFMC is that you can, let's see, that's going to be KSLC. So we're going to gate Charlie 4. Doesn't even let you put it in. Alright, so route. Good thing is, it's going to do this based on what I 84. Might be taking off to the north, so it's going to be, alright, CP. Why not? Okay. Uh-oh, it doesn't look like it has this one. Scant. Okay, so, back up. Milford. Really? Alright, welcome back. So, alright, now I need KSINO and Luxor 2. So, KSINO, and the Luxor 2, which is going to be oh, it's not RNAV, cool. Alright. That's KSINO, Luxor. Alright, Luxor, Ma, and there we go. So, alright. Brief, activate, execute, and legs. This is maybe not. Root. Alright, cool. Alright, performance.
MCDU performance page. Fuel load.
Alright, reserves. What did it say? Chris who? Alright. Hopefully that'll work. Remember not to. Alright. Reserves is FMS reserve fuel 7301, 7.3. Yeah. 7.3. Loss index 8. Flight level 3. 20. There we go. Thrust limit T2, climb 1.
Takeoff data.
This particular airport, well, flaps 10. Just to get a good climb rate.
Checklist completed.
Because we're not going to have to worry about. Alright. Alright, so I've got that set. Alright, I think I can get rid of this. Fuel's done, so I can just get that out of the way. Let's get back in here. Still can't get the trim to work, so I have to do this manually. Click on it. That'll help me on takeoff. Now, connect to VATSIM, and hope that 1713 is central. Okay, yes, central. 738 Delta. Whoa, cool. There's even more stuff. Yeah. Alright. Connect, and I'm connected. Let's see who's online. Well, that might be a problem. There we go. Well, Los Angeles Center's on. Guess Salt Lake Center logged off. Yeah. Oh well. So, we're gonna just come down here, and I'm just gonna fly and hope for the best. Let's see. I also gotta put in the altitude constraints. So, legs. There we go. Alright. Edith, because that's basically all I'm doing. Alright, SAPI below 10,000. Let's see. 230 at 10,000 or below, and this thing's gonna climb real quick. Let's just keep that. There we go. Bucko. Whoops. Alright, so Bucko at or below. Alright, so 230 at 10,000. This is gonna make that ding sound every time, so scant at or above 10,000, hide it at 11,000. At 11,000. And take a look at that. Doesn't do anything to. Alright, so this has to be 250, so actually 250 at, so scant, there we go, 250 at 10500. Alright, that helps. Hide at 250 at that, execute, 250 at, what is this, tool? 1 or 3,000 or above, so 8 miles, 5,000. Next page, Moosaw 250 at or below flight level 230. And then after that, there's nothing. After that, doing the Luxor, KSINO, I don't have to worry about that. Just have to worry about Luxor at 250 at 12,000. There we go. And then Bama 210 at 8,000. Execute. There we go. Now. So that's set. I'm gonna go ahead and switch my comm over to that and KSLC TSC DAO 1713 pushing back from 1783. Balls. Pushing back from Charlie 4 KSLC. Charlie 4 will taxi to runway 34 right. 34 left. Runway 34 left. KSLC. There we go. Cool. Alright, 230. First one is 10,000. And there we go. 341. Cool. There we go. Let's turn the APU on. Packs off because I'm going to need those. So the APU fires up. You'll get the APU available lights up here, and then I don't know how to get jetways into next to the aircraft. All right. So how's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Final last 2, 3, 2, 0. Let's connect with the right. Alright, disconnect. Connect. 1783. I got connected with the wrong thing. I'm gonna say central, but I gotta do this again. Alright, B738 Delta Airlines connect. There we go. Now I'm back. Now you're back from outer space. Alright, AP is available. Turn that over, and then ground power. That's off. APU bleed is available. Oops. 32,000. And landing altitude. Oof. Landing altitude is 2,200. There we go. Gonna want, oops, any collision. Maybe how to remember the freaking. I don't know why this is suddenly happening. It shouldn't be. Because I didn't tell it to. Someone else use Open Broadcasting Studio and have it crash all the time? Because it shouldn't be happening like that. Alright, yaw dampers on. Just get it out of the way. Alright. Got the courses set. I'm going to set this one at 341 just for takeoff heading. Everything's set. Let me check this. Okay, get there. I have to make sure it's not mapped. So, since I don't have push cards at this airport.
Sorry, we don't have any push cards at this ramp.
Which means I'll have to put them on with World Editor. But that's okay. So we've got APU bleed, so we've got bleed error. Which means Tharon 2, the robots are supposed to oops. The robots are supposed to like make a sign like a 2 and then twirl your fingers. That'll tell them you're starting the engine. There we go. 20% introduce fuel. Neat. So total fuel is 14.5. I should have more than that. I'm taking off the 2,000 pounds less than I should be. Nope, 14,662. I kept thinking it says 16,662. What kind of proud I'll be. Alright, Christmas tree, making sure everything's good. Alright, all the indicator lights look good. And we can start number 2 and fire up the generator. And you can hear VATSIM. Alright. 20% in 1, introduce fuel. Alright, what I'm going to do is something airlines don't really recommend this, but since parking brake is off, I'm going to go ahead and, I need to put the X-plane, it's on, okay. Uh-oh, looks like I'm missing my, there we go. There it is, okay, now I'm back. So I'm going to get my ground speed up to 1, well, maybe 2 at the most. You really don't usually see something like this. You only see it on the, like DC-9s and planes with clamshell reversers, or buckets, I think they're called. So you get the spoilers to get the spoilers to not turn on. Or you turn on the reversers. Let's go ahead and so for those of you watching, this isn't something the airlines really recommend, but it's something that I had to do to get myself to push back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and disengage the reversers and stop the plane. Flaps 10. Alright. We've got those on from the generator buses on, the APU's off. Fire up the hydraulic lines, APU bleeds off. And I'll go ahead and do that. Turn the fans on, and then turn on the window heat and the pitot heat. I'm guessing I'm probably doing something wrong here, but it's a simulator, so I'm not really too concerned. Taxi lights on, and APU off. Here we go. Let's see here, KSLC, TFC, DAL 1783, taxiing, runway 34 left, KSLC. Alright, I should not be at 15. Exit flaps 10. So what I'm going to do is follow this line and get out onto the main taxiway and then head over, because I have to cross over to get to runway 34 left. I've had this simulator for a few weeks now, and I'm still getting used to not pushing everything I would, because I used to have FSX and I used the same joystick. So I'm going to cut over and get onto this taxiway. Let's see here, keep my ground speed below 15. Wow, cool. So at a certain throttle position, the crosswind indicator comes up. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here and do a systems check. So elevators, ailerons, rudder, and spoilers. There's the brakes, and here we go. .3008, so while I'm here, I'll set the altimeters. 3008. 350 at 4 knots. It always comes out of the north. There we go. Going to the outer taxiway here. Should have just done that. Now I can get the speed up a little bit. Alright. Look at this plane. 757 Delta, so I used the wrong tail number when I made the flight plan. For those of you who are interested in actually getting like real-world paperwork for this thing, I use SimBrief. It's completely free, hopefully, for the rest of the time it's in existence, but it's completely free. It has, it lets you use Navigraph databases with it, so you can unlock certain databases if you have a subscription. I don't, personally. It just works for me. Okay, I'm going to go and take the turn on this taxiway up here. Thinking about explains if you get too fast, you start veering off course. So kill the thrust, hit the brakes, and turn. Alright, I'm set. So what we're going to be doing is taking off runway 34 left. That'll take us north, and then we'll wind up passing through Sapie, Bucko, Scant, Haida, Toole, Musa, Trilla, Edith, and Milfred as part of the Edith 4 standard instrument departure, and then we'll be on the Luxor 2, which consists of KSINO, Luxor, and Bama as the standard terminal arrival route. So, that's your ground speed, 17. Let's go ahead and... nice audience. 6 watching. Surprising. I usually don't get too many viewers during the day, so thank you guys. Alright. Down there. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and set my transponder for Squawk VFR for now. Make sure I'm still on the center line, and let's see, it's below 230 is flashing that. Let's see here. So I've got the camera going. Pretty soon, once I hold short of the runway, I'll get the lights, and then time for action. So this is something I actually learned in the real world, like real world flight training, is lights, camera, action. So when you get to the runway hold short line, you go lights, that's landing lights, and well, really every light the aircraft has, minus the nav lights if you're during the day. You get camera, which is the transponder, set it to altitude reporting, and then action is when you transmit lineup and roll off. Let's see here. I know I'm cutting it kind of close here on purpose. I'm cutting it short here on purpose. It's like cutting a quarter. All right. Knots. Alright, so short of the hold short line. Now, let's see here. I'm gonna go lights, so landing lights, turn-offs, logo, strobe, wing, and those. Camera's already done. So, in terms of KSLC traffic, let's see here, Delta 1783 departing runway 34 left to the south. Actually, no. No. Exit pattern south to KLAS. There we go. I'm the only airplane at Salt Lake City right now. So, brakes are disconnected. Line up, and we'll take off. Turn on the flight directors all the way on. LNAV, VNAV. Give myself a little bit more elevator nose up. At low speeds it really doesn't work too well, so alright. If you watch YouTube, you'll see a lot of pilots, what they do is they don't follow the center line, they follow the aircraft. Like they'll let the nose wheel go over the center line and then line up. 4 2, 1. Alright, ready to go. Push the nose down, give a little bit of forward pressure on the stick because the engines like to push the pull the nose up. Alright, throw stabilized. Let's get it going. There we go. Bugs alive. 8 knots, thrust normal. 100, center of the stick. V1, rotate. Maybe. There we go. 10 degrees, positive rate, gear up. Now Salt Lake Center's on. So I'll have to contact Salt Lake Center as soon as I get off the ground. I'll get my clearance and I got my clearance in the air. Alright, start the turn. And flaps to 5.
1,000.
1,000 feet, picking up the outer marker, and she does lift easy if you give the right control pressures. I was kind of lax on those, and I shouldn't have been. So, yeah. Sorry, Dan. There's a delay between my encoder and the actual when it actually gets to you. So, all right, flaps 2, direct to SAPI. Actually, I need to put the little nose down trim now. And flaps 1. Let's make sure I don't go over speed. There we go. Now I can get back up there. Let's actually get. I still can't get the trim to work on this thing. Like, I can't get it mapped to a button on my joystick. So, all right. So, direct to SAPI, and I'm going to go ahead and contact Salt Lake Center 120.27. 120.275. There we go. Connected. Oh, I'm blasting through it. Let's see. Command, and it'll follow the LNF path. Auto throttle. All right.
Salt Lake Center has our 2502 on the ground at Boise requesting. We're actually holding short of 2 right if we can just get takeoff clearance.
There we go.
Horizon 2502. Runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
There we go. That works. What beautiful scenery. Alright. Salt Lake Center Delta 1783 off the ground at Salt Lake City 10,000. I don't know I'm with him. And then he'll give me a squawk code. Oh, did I ever start squawking mode, Charlie? Apparently.
Delta 1783 Salt Lake Center. Rotor squawk 6016.
6016 in the box, Delta 1783. And then he'll give me the clearances off to McCarran.
Horizon 2502. How'd you go?
Alright. 10,000 lights. 10,000 lights off. Landing lights and nose lights off. Make sure everything else is good. Everything else is on, and we're good to go. Alright. Check the. So I've got to cross height at 1,000.
That was Salt Lake City Center. Sorry about that. 2502, 2 right, clear takeoff. Thank you.
Delta 1783 radar contact 14 miles west of the airport. climb and maintain flight level 230.
I maintain flight level 230 south, correction, Delta 1783. Say 230 or... Let's see.
Center, good afternoon, Horizon 2510,
Alright,
OP climb
1500,
to 14,500.
Horizon 2510, Salt Lake Center, squawk 6004.
6004, Horizon 2510.
Man, X-Plane is a lot better than... Like, X-Squawk Bucks, the voice quality is a lot better than V-Pilot. Alright, let's see. Salt Lake Center, Delta 1783, verify flight level 230.
Delta 1783, affirmative, flight level 230, 23,000.
230, 1783. Alright. When in doubt, it's always best to just ask. See, I've got to cross Tool, I believe at 250 knots. Moosa at 250, so I'm going to go ahead and bring the speed up to there. And... perfect. There we go. Alright, it has through 2000. What a beautiful view. I'll never get over how realistic the scenery in the X-Plane is.
There's plenty of 10 at contact 20 miles west of Boise. I maintain flight level 240.
Up to 240, 2510, thanks.
Alright. Let's see your flaps up, spoilers disarmed, auto brakes disarmed, and gears off. Plane's cleaned up. Alright. I have below flight level 230, so he's keeping me on the... So I'm supposed to cross Tool. Okay, I'm gonna cross Tool. Sorry about that. Put the traffic on. At the airports and... I wonder. Wow, there's a waypoint called Draper, and there's a town called Draper out there somewhere. Actually, Draper's over here. Like, here's Draper, like over here. I go out here. I go out to Utah twice a year, and it's always this is my favorite place to fly.
Horizon 2502 with you at 5100 for 240.
Horizon 2502. Radar contact, I maintain flight level 240, and squawk 6070.
British Airways flight going to Boise.
240 and you put on the squawk for 2502. Alright, 6070, 2502.
Speedbird 11 Mike, Salt Lake Center, squawk 6003.
The video output gets better.
Delta 1783, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Flight level 320, 1783. I still gotta cross and watch this thing just level me out. Watch it level me out. Yeah, it's not supposed to be doing that. So 15. There we go. Yeah, it's back to a good stream health. Cool. So after Moosa, I can. So after Moosa, I can resume normal speed, and I'll be golden. So yeah, I don't know if I finished this sentence earlier, but what I use for my flight planning is this tool called SimBrief. It'll actually create a flight plan in the layout of Delta Airlines, along with many others. It's got JetBlue, Ryanair, British Airways, American, and a bunch of them. I think it has Qatar and Emirates too. Qatar. I prefer to pronounce both ways. I'm not sure which one it really is. I have no fuel in my center tanks, so I'm leaving those off. Let's see. Flight level 23. Cool. Got that done. Alright, resume normal speed. 280. Alright, so hide that.
Speedbird 11, Mike radar contact, 45 miles north,
And
east of the
approaching
Boise
18000.
VOR.
So we're in transition altitude. This is a mistake, I believe, because in the United States transition altitude is flight level 180, and this is showing that I should be switching over right now. So let's see here. There it goes, which I didn't ask it to, but okay. Fair enough. All right, switch both. There we go. So this is gonna do its thing. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the descent, or correction, the climb right up to 2,000 feet a minute. If you guys are hearing it in the background, the engine noises, that's it's the only way I could get this thing to work. So, and look at this plane. Who would have known that the Boeing 737 could be that beautiful? So if you're looking in the video description, under the route it says Salt Lake City E3 to Milford. Then there's this little thing called DCT. That means direct. It's something. It's, I don't know if it's special to Delta or if it's an international thing, like an inter-airline thing. But on all the Delta releases that I've got, it says DCT for direct. So I don't know if that's inter-airline or if it's just a Delta thing, but that's what it shows up as. I do love this plane. Even the light bloom, look at that. The little cross on the lights. Let's get back to the flight deck and run over the climb. So far I'm not getting any pressurization problems. Those plagued me for a while. Like the automatic pressurization would fail. Alright. Alright. So I don't even have to worry about getting off the... I don't even have to worry about getting off the standard distance from departure until Milford, which is a little over 80 miles out. Anyone got any jokes? Can you guys hear me? Because I've had problems with people hearing me in the past, like being able to hear what I'm saying. If you guys can tell me in the live chat if you guys can hear me, that would be awesome. So passenger flight level 238 for flight level 320. Pretty bird. Go pretty bird. I believe this plane's free. Again? Right, maybe I'll go up. Alright, cool. Thanks, Dan. Hope I'm not not too boring. Lights right now. What are the floods? Let's see, let's get movie out for a second. There we go. Boeing as it was meant to be. I hope the video output, I hope the frame rates are frame rate. I hope the video's smooth for you guys. It's on me. It's saying video output low. I can't do a thing about that. You know what? I might be running a laptop. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! LAX Center just went offline. I might be running a laptop, but I've got to have it pretty much grounded. Otherwise, I get about 45 minutes of battery life on this thing with X-Plane running. And it's pretty much the only free outlets in the house are my in my room. So. Well, hopefully somebody will take Los Angeles Center's spot, because I kind of need them. Let's see if someone else can. Hold on. 2, 2, 3, 3. It's like a. Okay. Let's see. So, with any luck, if someone will get my map of a show journey progress. I have a map view, but it only goes about as far south as Milford, and yeah, so it doesn't. Unless you know some kind of trick that I can use, because I mean, this is all I've got is the default X-Plane map. But you can see which where the waypoints were. Let's see this on an IFR high en route. You can see, yep, there's Scant, there's Bucko, there's Sapie. They're all there. Unfortunately, you can't do anything much more with that. So, let's see here. About 65 miles from Milford, and oh, there's an airport there too. Huh. It was just the VOR. You can. I might like Utah, but I don't usually fly at her too much. And leveling off, flight level 320. Seatbelts off. I usually screw this up, so you're about to watch an epic fail. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We've reached our cruising altitude at 32,000 feet. Currently, we're about 60 miles from the halfway point in our trip, so kick back, relax, enjoy the flight. Since the flight's a short one, we're going to go ahead and do just a drink service. There won't be any snacks or anything available. So if you gotta get up and move around a little bit, as you're just doing that now, because we're going to start descending here pretty soon, actually. So just plan accordingly. I'll get back to you when we start descending into McCarran. So until then, fly on. And that's one of my better ones. I usually end up stuttering or something like that. Make sure everything's good. No warning lights. No major lights here. Make sure everything's good down here. Let's see.
Salt Lake United 1858 checking in, 3900.
United 1858 Salt Lake Center, squawk 6025.
Alright.
6025.
Is it me, or is the X squawk box a lot better than VPilot or FSN or Squawk Box, regular Squawk Box. Audio is so much better. Like it's actually like VHF. Alright, let me go ahead and point this 0.7.
Standard 1858, radar contact 40 miles northeast of the Coaldale door. Good afternoon.
There we go. Actually,
Yeah,
not much. Go
1858,
0.78. There we go. Oh, no way. Sweet. Oh, cool, you can make the lower one a navigation display too. Whoa, cool. Whoa, hello. And then you fill them all in. Cool. I don't know anybody who does that. Well, just get this back to normal, shall we? Rated R. This actually isn't a default plane. This is the X737. It's a really good add-on. It's completely free, and you can. Oh, this does it automatically. Well, thank you very much. Anyway, so it's a really nice add-on. It actually flies wonderfully, but I have problems with the trim. I cannot map it to. I can't map it to the normal trim buttons on my joystick, even though I've tried. So if any of you have the X737, you can share the tips of the trade if you've managed to get it to work. But anyway, rated R, to answer your question, this actually isn't default. This is a really good add-on. So hopefully that answers your question. Although if you're asking why I'm doing free airplanes, it's because I'm just going to be going into college. I'm broke, so yeah. Sweet. It's like I'm like a little kid. I have to push the buttons, otherwise things just don't go well. Are you guys getting a good, a smooth stream? Because it says video output low on mine, and I'm kind of hoping that's not the case. But if it is, I might have to restart the stream. So, like, can you guys tell me if you guys are getting a smooth video? Oh, and there it goes back to a good stream health again. YouTube's weird. You guys are watching the most boring part of the flight right now. So, like, unless like a wing snaps off or something like that. I guess I could cancel my VFR and fly along the desert floor, but honestly, I think that'd be even more boring. You know. The Sierra Nevada. I'll never get over this scenery. It's gonna suck if I have to take back my laptop because it gets a really crappy battery life. Ooh, yeah. Does anyone know what these crop circles are? I've been trying to figure that out for a long time, but you know, I cannot figure it out to save my life. It's like they dot in the middle of nowhere. Like you got a little tiny airfield down here. You got all these. In the mountains. Seems like X-Plane just fills in with like default scenery here. You're right, descent wouldn't be far off. I'm going to use the standard chop off the last 3 digits of the cruise altitude and multiply by 3 as my descent point, although I do need to... I'm going to have to make concessions for... Oh yeah, you're right. I do need to start going down. Because I have to cross Luxor at 1-2000, and I have to cross... what's it called? I have to cross Bama at 8,000. 210 at 8,000. So, yeah. you guys want, go ahead and suggest a flight that I can do after this. I'll probably be doing it sans. I'll be doing it sans ATC. I wonder if I'm outside his airspace yet. I am just barely outside of his airspace. He'll probably give me a little nudge. Let's see. So basically, we've got to descend 30,000 feet to 90 miles. So KSINO or Luxor, I have to cross. All right, so I've got. I know that's not right. And I love Boeing. They give you a 5-mile range. Let's see here. I want 2,000 as my default. And there it goes. There it goes. So, it's gonna pull that back. I really hope I don't get blasted by ATC for doing this, because I'm guessing descents on my own. But I'm really losing altitude. This is VNAV? KSINO flight level 237, that's why. I get it now. It's saying it's 14 miles, which is wrong. Alright. I always forget this. Let's see the weather. Alright. A few clouds at 202, 9 or 8. 6. Otherwise, it's pretty clear. So, there we go. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We've begun our descent into Las Vegas. I've gone ahead and turned on the fasten seatbelt signs, so if you could please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts, that would be amazing. Much appreciated. Currently, we're about 20 minutes from Las Vegas, so please return your seatbacks and tray tables that are fully upright in locked positions. Flight attendants will be around to collect any trash you may have generated.
Delta 715, Salt Lake Center.
715?
Hello, Center, Delta 715.
Okay, so that's not me.
Part 2, Jackson Hole.
So, please sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of your flight, and hope to fly again sometime soon. Weather in Las Vegas clear, pretty much clear skies, maybe a few scattered clouds around. We'll
cleared
be
to the Jackson Hole Airport and signed for departure. Filter transition, then direct to Noir, which is Delta November Whiskey.
It's a hot one out there, so hopefully you've got some water or something to stay cool.
120.27, squawk 6026.
Otherwise, we're good to go. Otherwise, yeah, should be smooth sailing into Vegas.
Delta 715.
I'll get back to you around 10,000 feet as we get closer.
For departure, hold for transition.
Which you both know is a lie. I'll probably forget. And that's how they usually go.
6026 in the box.
Delta 715, read back correct.
Alright, well, I'm up here, might as well get the auto brakes set up. Auto brakes, auto spoilers, don't really need those yet. 9.04. So I got 100 miles until KSINO. Yeah. Oh, did they really ground the flights? Like, I didn't think it was too hot. I know it's like, I know there's such a thing as too hot to fly, but I didn't think that applied to like the big jets. I didn't think they'd have that problem, you know, considering that they're built for tough flying. But hey, learn something new every day. Right, because high regular altitude, high temperatures, low pressure. Good luck getting any lift on those wings. I thought you said stuck to the sand for a second. I'm thinking, yeah, that's true too. Yeah. This would be me if I was in Phoenix today. Walking around, somebody points out, hey, your ass is on fire. What? No, that's a dry heat, don't worry. Wow. Of course, I really wouldn't expect much out of the CRJ 200s. I'm a little surprised the 700s couldn't do it though. Huh. So, I'm gonna get this. Hang on. WXKPHX. Wow. Well, it's the same temperature as McCarran. Maybe I should. Oh well. Alright, as you get lower, I'm going to make this 280. That's some restrictions, and I'll put them in. So 250 at 2000. So as I get down below 18, I'll slow down to 250. This really stopped at the descent at 24,000. Alright, vertical speed. Really? It's not. No. How about. That's. Alright, it's gonna go in altitude hold mode anyway. Altitude hold. Maybe. 100. Nope. That it climbs back up. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and stop at the descent here. This is what I kind of wish I was flying this on FSX. Because I'd have the top of descent profile. Something this one doesn't quite do. I don't know, maybe I should get the X73 FMC. So I've already got the XFMC, which does a decent job, but it's not the most realistic. Oh well. Alright, so descent stopped, descent halted at flight level 240. I'm going to go ahead and start it again as I get closer to KSINO because I've got to cross Luxor at 12,000. So, let's see. You guys want another Christmas tree? I'm assuming someone said yes because there's a major delay. Whee! It's every light, man. It's pretty. Let's take a look outside, shall we? That would be an attendant call. Yes, Nancy.
Center Delta 715, ready taxi.
And then this one geek. I'm just kidding. Delta 715, you're not a geek. You're awesome. Maybe he's flying an X-plane. And look at that.
Delta 715, runway 34 right, taxi via Echo and Hotel.
There's those freaking crop circles again.
Taxi 34 right, Echo Hotel, Delta.
Delta 1783, LA Center offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Alright, frequency change approved, 1783, thanks to the ATC. Which means, off to Unicom. And, let's see here, KLAS traffic, DAO 1783, descending via, crap, was it Luxor 2? Luxor 2 will announce landing runway later. Let's see, at 15, crap, at 30 miles out. Now I have to remember that. Alright. So 24,000, 40 miles from KSINO, I'm going to go ahead and take it down to 12,000. VNav. I think this is Lake Mead. Yeah, 'cause here's the Colorado River. Oh, I wonder. I'm about to cross over. It's back there somewhere, I think. And that's the wonderful thing about flying, you can see things that most people won't see. Well, this plane seems to be doing a fairly decent job of holding its speed, maintaining a good descent rate. LSV traffic, cool. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna figure out which runways are available. Well, actually, you know what? Yes, I am. I am coming in from the east because the Luxor 2 brings me in from I think a 070 heading, something close to that. So yeah, I am coming in from the east. Let's see here. Yep. Yeah, because KSINO and that was weird. Did anyone else see the altimeter jump? I've never seen that before. So anyway, KSINO, Luxor, Bama, Las Vegas, they all come in from the east because that takes me to the west. 15 degrees off normal. Oh, now I'm outside of Salt Lake Gatus's range. Bye bye. Whoops, sorry. So does anyone actually take real flying lessons, or you guys armchair flyers or something? Because I'm both and I got nothing. Hey Dan, I hate to do this to you, but it's DAM. Sorry, if you ever come over to the United States, you can you'll catch a lot of flack for that. So thought I might try to save you that. I haven't seen it yet though. I haven't seen the Hoover Dam. I think it's out. That's why, because it's. Oh, this hides it. It's out. Oh, balls. Is this Lake Mead? I have no clue. I want to say this is Lake Mead, but yeah, I could be wrong. Passing 18,000. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm passing through 18,000. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back to normal, the altimeters. $18,000 standard and 2986 it said. 76 and over here not standard. Well, again, an altitude disagree. 86. Cool. You know what? I might catch it. That is if, oh, you know what? I probably won't because it's going to bank me away too soon. Is that the airport out there? Didn't seem like it'd be it. Oh, no, it's just, ground stuff. Ground stuff. Alright. 16,600. 280. I'm going to go ahead and slow to 250. And I'll lessen the descent rate a little bit because, you know. Alright, this is what I'm going to give it some help with. So, speed brakes. I want to say this is the Colorado River, but I've been wrong before. Yeah, I just realized something. If I get too low, this mountain might eat me for lunch. So let's go ahead and either lessen or stop the descent. Vertical speed, make 1100. All right, let's do 700 feet a minute, and then I'll get back on there because I've got 20 miles to KSINO. That actually puts me right over that mountain. So let's get rid of the waypoints and turn on the weather. That one I don't really understand. Terrain. It doesn't really have a terrain system, which sucks. Alright. Speed brake stowed. Here the fun begins. Alright, let's take this back down to 1900 a minute down. 17 a minute. Alright. Ah. She can't stand to be away from me. Alright. Cool. Those are the circuit breakers. Can't click any of them though, which kind of sucks. And this is a really nice plane. Can't believe it's free. Alright, 13,600 across Luxor, 250 at 12,000. I've said that a lot. Yeah, traffic's still available. I'm gonna get rid of that flight path vector. Meters! Hey! Oh man, this is how realistic this airplane is. It actually already puts in the go around toga setting. Hopefully I don't wind up doing that. Alright, I'm gonna pull up the airport diagram and figure out which runway I'm gonna land on. Clockwise, and I'm gonna land on runway 25 right. A little over 30 miles, but you know. So KLAS traffic, DAL 1783 will be landing runway 25 right. All right. So if anyone wants to see me fly another flight after Vegas, you guys are more than welcome to suggest one. Actually, I'm asking you to suggest one because I don't have to be anywhere until about 6. So, you know, about an hour's long flight, or not an hour's long, maybe a 30-minute flight, maybe around maybe aerial tour of the strip if X-Plane has it. I hope X-Plane has it. I wouldn't have it. This something that doesn't do really well is flap speeds, because you're supposed to be able to put flaps 1, 2, and 5 at 250 knots. Can't really do that. So, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the landing lights now because I'm below 10,000 AGL. Alright, cross Luxor at 12,000, then 8,000 after that. Put VNAV back on. LAX approach over the water? Oh, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that in the time I've got. It's about, I think it's about 1 hour and 15, and I have to leave actually pretty soon. So that's what I'm thinking about, a half-hour flight, maybe maybe a little gear up, gear down from Vegas to what is it, Nellis Air Force Base? Whichever Air Force Base is on the north side of Vegas. LSV. Yep, Nellis. But yeah, sorry, that I will gladly do an LAX approach over the water tomorrow, but today I don't think I have time to do it. Okay, approaching Luxor. Alright, so Vegas has an ILS on that runway, I believe. No, it does not have an ILS. Surprising. No. I guess I'm flying blind. Oh man, it doesn't even have a localizer. That blows. 2.5. It has. Nope, not even the 7s. That's 1.7. So CRJs couldn't even take off. That's impressive. Alright, let's get rid of the E of Luxor. Alright. 210. So that's, I'm definitely going to have my... Alright, 210 at 8,000 for Bama. And then... across that... Oh, there's Vegas. This big gray splotch. Here's where the fun begins. I have to start configuring for landing, doing all that. So we gotta cross Luxor, which is creeping up at a snail's pace. Alright. Down to 20 miles. I don't believe it's almost 5 Eastern. Morals go to die. Yep, that's right. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I read a story about... I read this really nice story about a couple who got drunk in Vegas. They had just met that night. They went to one of those marriage booths and got married. 6 years later, they are still married. They have kids, and they defied the odds, which I thought was amazing. So, all right, crossing Luxor, 210 and 08,000, and VNAV. And I'm definitely going to be using Spurs on this one. There we go. Let's see. Figure out how far out I am. About 40 miles. So I'm going to go ahead and make a little announcement because... Let's see here, KLAS traffic, DAL 1783, is 40 miles out, inbound, visual, runway 25 right. Now I can start putting out flaps. But I don't want to just yet. I'm not gonna put out flaps just yet because I want to wait a little bit. Don't put any unnecessary stress on the wings. They'll still fly comfortably at 208, 7, 6 knots. Supposed to maintain 210. These engines are a little sluggish. I love that people actually like to watch these things. It's like, most people, they like to watch Modern Warfare or, Halo, and, props to you if you do. It's just not a lot of people like to watch flight sims. But here you guys are, so thanks for sharing my little reality. We're approaching 10,000. Make sure the landing lights are on. They are. Let's see here. I'm gonna turn all of them on. Alright, let's see. Wheel well, wing, anti-collision, position, strobe, and logo lights are all on. And yeah, good to go. Still cannot believe how realistic this is. I think I can do that. Alright. Maybe I'll be able to see McCarran now, I don't know. I need to be able to flight deck to do that. Yep, lower the nose a little bit. There she is. That is McCarran International with no buildings. I'll have to get some scenery for that. And now to descend those 6,000 feet for the ILS, or visual, rather, for runway 25 right. 110.3 for the localizer. 110.300. Set that, and it'll give me. Looks like I'm almost on the glide path. Excuse me. Pilot burp. Yeah, balls. 7 o'clock. Well, let's check. Up. Maybe. Is it? And there's power lines. It's a big ass bridge. Well, if it's anywhere, it's gonna. Well, it's 7 o'clock. I don't know. Alright, I actually have to focus on the landing. Sorry, Dan. Oh crap! What happened? What happened? Crow. This isn't good. Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened. That was weird. That was really weird. Alright, so. That's okay, Dan. Don't worry about it. Alright, so bring in a little trim. Now I can start putting the flaps out. I'm actually just going to go ahead and disable the auto thrust too. Cause, it does have an ILS. Go figure. Alright, flaps 1, 2, 5. Ooh, don't. Thank you. That was getting a little too close. Alright. Gotta follow this flippy flop and glide slope. Let's see. It's not a good little. No. Alright. Alright, autopilot, auto throttle disconnects, or non-seater lights are out. Alright. I don't know what I'll do with that extra flight. Dan, just for you, my man, I'll fly over Hoover Dam. At least I'll try to find it and then fly over it. So what I'll do is actually I'll just throw the passengers out the windows and then and then I'll exit and then take off runway 19 right. Or correction, 19 left. There's the runway. Flaps 10. Gear down. That's some serious drag. But just for morality's sake. Ooh. This should probably speed up a little bit, huh? Alright, actually flaps 15. Getting a little low on the glide slope. Alright, not quite lined up. Keep this very, very shallow bank going. While I turn like a banshee to try to get this damn thing trimmed out. There we go. Actually, gonna give it a little bit more than I need, so I'll wind up slowing down a little bit. Rather have to push than pull. All right, let's go ahead and bring the throttles up a little bit. Level it out. I am way low. Alright. Correcting. Flaps 25. I really got the Vegas scenery just completely crapped out. It's like it's not skyscrapers. It's like, well, some of them are skyscrapers, but most of them aren't. New York, where the MGM Grand is. Alright, I'll get back on the glide slope eventually. Until then, I'm leveling out. You know what? I'm betting that I was probably looking at the wrong. I was looking at the wrong ones. I was looking at the wrong airport when it came to the approach charts. Alright, I can definitely slow down a little bit now. Let's see your flaps.
1,000.
Light slow.
Thank you.
Light
There we go
slow.
again.
Light slow.
I have got to replace these default
Light
sounds.
slow.
They suck.
Light slow. Light slow.
Flaps 40.
Light slow. Light slow.
Climb, don't. Thank you. There we go. Back on a 2 white kick. 2 red, 2 white. There's a light, you're alright. Should just let the autopilot take care of this. Oh well.
500.
500, here we go.
Minimums. Light slow.
Just shut up.
Light slow.
100.
Light slow. Light slow.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, reverser is deployed. $100 knots. 80 knots. Reverse is stowed. Let's see, auto brakes disarm. There we go. I hope those things. I hope the spoilers deployed, because if they didn't, I'm gonna look like a real idiot. I want another American 1420, you know? 5, 6, 7, 8. This always happens. I will always wind up. There we go. Oh, please, that touchdown was not my best. But thank you. For those of you watching the archive of this, I'm just responding to the guys in the WAD chat. Alright. Alright. So, lights up and off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. There we go. Ooh, devil sign. Not a good thing. But not really, it's just something a lot of my friends really don't like. I'm glad they're not watching this. So, I'm going to go ahead and actually take off again, except for class 5 this time. Taxi back. And we'll just say that the people are off. Alright. Did you know that Hoover Dam used to be called Boulder Dam? Alright, now I gotta figure out where this runway starts, because McCarran is sort of a confusing airport. Oops. There it is. That's the start. I'm not gonna use the full length, I'm just gonna turn on to the thing. Get on the sound line, man. So, alright, runway 7 left. Alright, flaps are 10. Just want to make sure that those were. I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted that. So, lights. Camera's back on this time, 1200. And, alright, let's see here. KLAS CFC. TL 1783 departing runway 7 left. 4, 2. Need for air tour. KLAS. Alright, there we go. Release the brakes. So, for those of you who are still here, I'm taking off runway 7 left, and I'm going to go ahead and grant Dan's wish and look over the... Or, I'm going to go ahead and at least show him the Hoover Dam. I don't know if that was a wish of his, but... I'll still do it. Seems like a nice guy. So, lining up runway 7 left, or if you want to really go to Roz, on runway 7 left. Yeah, that wasn't my worst impression. All right, throttle. All right, let's see here. 50%, make sure it's rising symmetrically, they are. And toga. So here, get some forward pressure. Looks live, 8 knots cross-checked, thrust normal. V1, rotate. Positive brake gear up. Flaps 5. Let's see if there's any waypoints over Hoover Dam that I can use. Where did... I think Hoover Dam's over here. Yeah, Hoover Dam's over here, so it's going to be a right turnout. And IFR high en route. It's Irish. Alright, so Irish Jub now. I don't recall. Thank you. Alright. Alright. Beautiful plane. Just over this mountain range. Oh, balls, I'm heading right into somebody's path. You know what? I should probably disconnect from VATSIM. Disconnect. There we go. And she's gone. Oh, there goes the weather. Which is fine. This actually is better because it will give it a clearer view. So let's go ahead and bring the thrust back a little bit. Let's see if the Hoover Dam is actually modeled. If it's not, I'm going to be super pissed. Alright. Flaps 2. 1 and up. So it looks like this thing's trimmed out for 170 knots. And I've got air conditioning, which is just about normal. Oh, jeez. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and descend a little bit. There's McCarran, which I'll be heading back to. Alright, now I can start the turn a slight turn to the right. That's... Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and turn the panel lights on. So it's getting kind of dark. There we go. Alright. I want to make sure I'm where I need to be. Yeah, you can see the power lines. There's little gray lines over here. Those are power lines that come off of Hoover Dam. I think I found it. Oh, I found the inlet. So this little dip right here in the mountains, water goes in there, and kind of like a, I'm not really a jack of all trades, but I learned a lot when I was out there. What happens is there's these two masts, which I'll pause the simulator once we get over Hoover Dam. But basically what happens is, oh, you know, if I had a helicopter, I'd land on it, but I'm already in a 7.3 and I really don't want to worry about, you know, laying out and doing all that. So, let's see. Alright, actually I'm going to give it a little bit of flaps just to keep this thing stable at low speeds. 5, flaps 5. So once I get to flaps 15, it ends up asking me to put the gear down, and I really don't want to. Yep. You can, in fact, you know, if you look, actually I'm going to go ahead and move over to the FO seat. Light speed. Alright. If you look, see these? These are all of the transformer lines that go off of, that come off of there, that come off of Hoover Dam. And, you know, you'll find some that are actually laid out on the, you'll find some that are actually laid out on the mountain. They slant out, like they jut out, like, well, about the angle that my mouse is tracing right now. But yeah. View from the FO seat. Yeah, I'll try to fly from here. No one else has flown anything right seat. It is, isn't it? I love the render. Alright, let's go ahead and start the turn. So what I'm going to do is fly over it and then pause it, and I'll see if I can. I really hope that it's rendered, because if it's not, then But yeah, this is X-Plane 11, so you'll wind up getting some really good rendering. You'll get some extremely good graphics. But I think Hoover Dam's in here, otherwise I wouldn't be seeing all those freaking power lines. Yep, this is it. And this is it. Because if you're looking, you'll see this brown area on the mountain. That's not dirt. That's actually I should be using a fighter jet for this. Come on, baby. Please be Hoover Dam. Please have Hoover Dam. Please. It has it. Thank you, God. So, what I'm gonna do. That road should not do that. They didn't quite get something right. This road doesn't dip down like that. Alright, so all these power lines, well, sort of has Hoover Dam, but so anyway, on the real Hoover Dam, you'll have two little juts that come out of the water, and those are what that's actually what the water goes into. And then what happens is it starts turning these turbines, and it's like an electromagnet. So it turns the electromagnet and it creates the electrons, and then, you know, electricity, and it flows out. And then you get a 700-foot drop if you fall, and then you get the Colorado River, and the blast stations over here, the power stations over here, and there's added redundancy over here in the way that if say Lake Mead gets too high and it's about to go over the dam, they open these things called spillways, and what they do is they divert water from going through here. It keeps the water going through here, but it creates relief on the dam by letting water go through the ground and come out down here. If anyone saw the movie San Andreas, and you saw the scene where Hoover Dam gets destroyed, they have the spillways right about here, the exits to the spillways, and they opened, and water came flying out of there, collided with everything, and it's like ugh, it's a lot of water, but it's what relieves the stress. Now, there's other causeways too. There's some in here that basically look like Godzilla's water slide, and excuse me, and a lot of safety features that keep the dam from collapsing, because that's a lot of water it has to hold back. But yeah, that's Hoover Dam. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow the Colorado River just a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to head out because I've got to go skating with a bunch of friends here soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick this thing into a very steep bank that a 737 was not designed for. And there's a few. I can't tell if those are waterfalls or not. But yeah, the Colorado River is eventually what creates the Grand Canyon. So what I'm going to do is climb out of here on this straightaway. Get back into the flight deck and then head back to McCarran. These are pretty low mountains, I just realized that. Then you get to the plains, and there's the power lines that come off Hoover Dam. That's a lot of power lines, look at that. So basically it's like a power farm. You know, you got the one power farm over here that diverts everything, and then you get all these power lines that take electricity from Hoover Dam all the way out to Los Angeles, takes it to California, takes it to Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah. So Hoover Dam, when it comes to electricity, pretty much serves the entire western United States in some way, shape, or form. Alright, flaps up. And let's head back. So I'm going to land again on runway 25 right. Actually, I'm going to land on 25 left now. And then call it a day. So, when it comes to Hoover Dam, Dan, I hope you got a little bit of a feel for what it's like. They didn't model the actual dam in, which I was pretty disappointed by, but hopefully you got something out of it, and I'll get to see another, hopefully smoother touchdown in McCarran. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and keep the stream going of the landing, and then let it trim itself out. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and land again, and then go on my merry little way. Oh, look at that! I'm on the glide slope, so at least I've got a glide path to follow. Some trip maintenance there. Well, you're welcome. I gotta find a Karen. Oh, there it is. Okay, just off to the left. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and actually descend a little bit because I'm getting off the glide slope a little bit. Wah, wah, wah. And that would be my Facebook friends. That or thing. Alright. So, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and level out a little bit because I got to get my flaps back down. Alright. I'm going to do that. So, gear down. Gear down before the flap is not really the best thing to do, but it'll give me some kind of drag. Ah, hello from the United States. There we go. Now they're armed. Ah, screw it, I'll just do flap right. Excuse me. How's the flight going? Well, so far it's going good. You actually missed most of it, but I just did a aerial tour for another guy in the chat. A little aerial tour and explanation of Hoover Dam. So can't really do that again because I've actually got to be somewhere after this. But if you tune in tomorrow, I'll be doing, hopefully, be doing this same route with Vegas to Los Angeles with. Ooh, that was a wicked kick. Vegas to Los Angeles with the 737. I'll hopefully be doing it around 8:30 at night, so 1,000 feet.
Slow.
And there's the
Light slow.
freaking glide slope lady. I got to.
Light slow. Light slow.
This is so
Light slow.
monotone. So yeah, I'll be back on around 8:30 tomorrow night, hopefully, depending on what college has in store for me. I need to get my flaps down. I just realized that. I'm going around. Gear up. Alright, let's level this thing off at 210 knots. I'm going to go ahead and make a turn to the right. So for the 7 people watching, that was my grand screw up. Yeah, this whole thing's archived, so if you guys want to watch this again after it ends, you'll see a novice pilot do a pretty stupid novice thing. Just don't tell my dad, okay? He'll blast me for it. Alright, flaps 5. Ah, now I'm watching. Well, for those of you who just tuned in, thank you for tuning in right then. For those of you who stayed, thanks for not blasting me. Alright. Flaps 10, gear down. Well, back a little bit. Flaps 15. Spoiler's armed. Flaps 25. One of those power lines. Oh wow. Screwed the pooch on that one. No. Roll into final. Alright, let me go ahead and level off. I really don't want to hear that glide slope lady again. So until I actually intercept it again. 30. Yeah, that was 40. Dude, relax. For final approach, too fast? 140? Yeah, X-Plane makes it look a little bit faster than FSX.
1,000.
Good land. Well, as clear as land as I'll ever be. I'm not even talking to the tower right now. Which LAX center I've been on. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I'm guessing you're probably checking the ground speed. Because that's thrown me off sometimes too. Nice slap. Nice slap. Jeez, I'm even saying it myself now. Alright, so flaps are full now.
Light slow. Light
She
slow.
goes.
Light slow. Light slow.
Thanks. Thanks for the wishes, flying guy. There we go.
500.
This is a
Minimums.
steep approach. Continue.
100. 50.
Light slow.
30. 20. 10.
That was a rough one. Reverse is active. Alright, reverse is stowed. Speed 43, I can actually get off on this high speed over here. There we go. Alright. Speed brakes disarmed, flaps 5, 6, 7, 8. Flaps are up. and taxiing to the terminal. So your lights off. That always happens. And find a parking space now. And once that's done, the flight will be done. I'll find a parking space though. Difficult to find. There we go. Smudge a little bit. There's one. Cool. Parking brake set. APU start. Let that go. I should have started that while I was taxiing, but no. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. Let's see, I'm going to turn off the engine bleeds, turn on the APU bleed. That'll help. Let's see here. Lights. Other lights off. APU available. Turn that on. Alright. Shut down the engines. Cool. And steady. Here I'm spooling down. So, any collision off. Turn the ground power. Switch over. APU off. Welcome to Las Vegas. Oh, wait. Gotta make this right. There we go. Now welcome to Las Vegas. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. See you tomorrow night. I'll hopefully be on around 8:30.